I do. I think he's played really well.
Dickinson 20 a game in the last 4. He and Kansas will be on defense to start Colorado basketball to the 165th meeting between the Buffs and the Jayhawks. And what a great start on the floor with DeJuan Harris. Transfers Mayo, Griffin, and Dickinson. And the big man has the first Kansas bucket.
Pretty easy. Good ball.
Javon Ruffin and the talented young front court of Sebastian Ronchik and Bangat Dak. Super experienced starters for Kansas. Here's Harris in the lane, and the friendly bounce goes.
Good job of coming to a stop without traveling.
Colorado, year 15 under the former Jayhawk Tad Boyle. They're taking quick shots, and there's the three. 1981 to 85. Played in the Big 12 with KU. Coached in the Big 12 with Colorado until 2012.
Freshman, of course, he went on, Danny, to have one of the great careers in the history of this great program. And Danny Manning in the opening round of the NCAA tournament.
0-12, but they have been in almost every Big 12 game, and they were down just 2 with a few minutes to go against the Cougars. As Mayo rattles into Kansas 3. Mayo. This Kansas team on the whole, pretty dramatic home road splits as Dak flips it in over Dickinson. By Ronchik. In transition for Colorado. Ronchik will get the continuation on this basket.
Well,
6'9", 210 freshman completes the three-point play. Elijah Malone, who transferred up from the NAIA. There's some small school transfers here. Malone, who was at Grace College, along with Trevor Basket from Colorado Mesa. That will be a goaltending on the block shot attempt by the high-flying.
We're going to take a peek at that. Little zone now by the Buffs.
And a three for Mayo. Everywhere else, he's 2 for 2 tonight. More. Adams and Bidunga. 344th turnovers a game in the country, more than 15 per. Adams at the elbow. 7 straight for Kansas. A screen and roll space for Ruffin. Malone on the offensive glass. Puts it up with the left and scores it.
Nice. Rio Grande College in southeastern Ohio.
That was my second guess. Bidunga! Oh my! A couple of baskets off the bench to lead back to 5.
You just saw why he's shooting nearly 80% from the field.
Inside to Malone. Quick
Nice
touch against Bidunga.
Yep. You know what I like about that? Texas, extremely well coached by Vic Schaefer. Madison Booker, young lady from Jackson, Mississippi, is
tournament. UCLA, Notre Dame, South Carolina trying to defend its title. Big to big again, boy. They just love that delivery. Adams to Dickinson.
He said normally he should not be playing, but this is his senior year. Oh, look at that! Oh!
Adams spikes it. Point saves it. Up ahead to Harris, who does not have numbers. Hawkon turns it over. 6th of the game for Colorado.
Watch Flory. He gets out of that screen quickly.
Mayo driving. Shot fake. Rolls it home.
Ready.
Mayo with a Colorado's not a bad shooting team. As you mentioned, they turn it over a lot, but they have just been missing shots this half. Dickinson all alone.
That's money. The only thing he's not doing is parking cars.
How do you think you do with that?
Great. Especially with the big ones, the Jeep Wagoneers and the big SUVs.
Some of his numbers are up from last year. Some are down. The three-point shooting's obviously down.
Bangat, the part of the family, South Sudan does not have a football body.
Unless you want to just put him in at the 2 and throw fades to it. Into Adams. He's been the facilitator.
I got to shoot that.
Harris will. Missed it. Dickinson barely had the jump. He scores and is fouled again. En route to a double-figure first half.
5 years.
Also drew the second foul on Dak, who brings it up the floor for Colorado and hoists and misses. Buffs got off to a good start in this game, but Kansas
knock out the favorite.
Not quite 42-1, but close.
New clock.
Here's Malone. He had a couple of early back games Saturday. They're losing by 10, but they are going toe-to-toe with K.
Passmore, freshman, yeah.
Minutes in the game.
He didn't even hesitate. He's actually going to be a good player.
Been a little banged up of late. Passmore is out there finding Harris, who
Nice.
hides and scores it. Didn't want to shoot it. It's a pretty quick cameo for Passmore. Back to the bench as Adams buries the foul line jumper, and just like that, it's trying to get his hand in the cookie jar. Instead, Mayo, a lot of contact, couldn't finish. Frustrated with the no call. Ruffin. Ronchi found its way in.
Wow.
Harris around Dickinson, who just cleared a little bit of space.
They play that handoff game really well. Nice step back.
Boy, quick at scoring.
Yeah. This New Jersey.
Don't forget, those two had another year in the system. They could become really special players.
Yeah, it's a great point. Of course, Derek rolled this past summer in France and Paris.
Ronchi has got a new season high with 15. He'll take it at Dickinson.
He's
Boy,
impressive.
this kid is unstoppable right now. Foul was Ronchi's second. Harris, 69% shooter, hits his first. Bama meeting as top 5 teams for the first time in the air. Rolling inside to Malone against Badunga. He's already blocked 2, and Malone finishes strong over it in 42 years, but they got work to do, and that's not going to help him. Dickinson over the top. He's got 19 and 9 in over 20 minutes. Coyd had the little burst to start the second half. Griffin and Moore have really been non-factors. Store as well.
Yeah, that's a good play right there.
Yakubowski misses, and it's put back in by who else? Rock.
And this kid has a lot of the same confidence at the Silver Show his freshman year. This kid's going to be really a good player.
Corner 3 wouldn't go for Griffin. Tipped out to Mayo. A big one. There's the lob. Adams got it.
Listen, when you get a chance to go to the NBA or try to get to the NBA, you understand it. But KJ Silva, Cody Williams has a bright future. The big 3 are rock solid. They really are.
Into the tournament.
They're in the mix.
Mayo had to hoist at the end of the shot clock. And it'd be a violation before. Last 5 years in the Big 12, Kansas 19 and 23 on the road, 37 and 5 at home. That's big. They get a Timmermans from Hunter Dickin, and the Jayhawks beat Colorado by a dozen. And the Bucks return to Lawrence in the Big 12.